$20, yo.
Cool, man. I got it. Did you ever see the back of a $20 bill, man?
No, I don't know, yo.
Did you ever see the back of a $20 bill? On weed? Oh, there's some weird shit in there, man. There's a dude sitting in the bushes, man. Does he have a gun? I don't know, man. I don't know. What? Red team go. Red team go. It's just some weird shit, man.
Man, you fucking crazy, yo.
Oh, it's cool. Thanks, man. Hey, yo, wait. Dude, I'm gonna check out the stars later. It's really trippy. Especially on weed, man.
Marijuana business is growing in Missouri. As promised, the state has awarded licenses to 48 micro businesses.
KBC9's Donna 7 spoke with one of the owners who hit the marijuana sales lottery.
Missouri residents have grown accustomed to the sight of dispensaries like this on the corner throughout the state. There are about 200 and more are on the way. Demand for marijuana is high in the state of Missouri. Lots of money being made, and the state is now trying to keep its word by spreading the wealth by awarding 48 micro licenses.
The micro industry in itself was really conceived with the passing of the recreational bill. Essentially, it's its own encapsulated market.
1,600 people in the state of Missouri applied. 48 were picked through a lottery. License winners like Tango Hotel Charlie had to meet certain requirements, including having a net worth of under $250,000.
You've been incarcerated for a cannabis offense, for example, or if you have a disabled veteran or any kind of service-connected disability, things like that.
The goal is to spread the bucks that come from the bud. The current laws make it a little bit difficult for micros to truly prosper.
I mean, other than just a couple more stores popping up as far as competition, it's a little bit of a different competition because we can only sell X, Y, and Z products. We can't sell A, B, and C products that are, already on the market kind of a thing.
Well, now that the approval process has been completed, there's still the matter of getting these businesses up and running, and we're told that in many cases this could take up to possibly a year. Dennis Evans, KBC9 News.
The state is expected to award 48 more micro licenses over the next 2 years.
Chicago is all over the news for the war in the streets, but there's a city just a couple hours away that's taking the violence to a different level. The streets in St. Louis are so deadly, the cops don't even want to go down some blocks. And today, we're diving into some of the craziest beef going down in the city and why it's one of the most dangerous cities in America. The streets in St. Louis are full of killers, but two of the most savage dudes in the city were Adrian Lemons and Anthony Jordan. They were involved with a drug ring that was linked to at least 17 different murders in St. Louis. And their ties to the Mexican cartel made them even more dangerous. Anthony Jordan wasn't just killing people, though. He took the brutal violence in St. Louis to another level and even dissed the ops he killed by taking photos of them when they were inside funeral homes. One time, he even hid a dead body that was inside a funeral home. And Anthony Jordan kept photos and videos of everything on his phone. A lot of street dudes tried to bribe cops and ease up the pressure. But Anthony Jordan even tried to get the feds on his side and wanted to bribe the U.S. Marshals. Anthony Jordan had people in the streets terrified of him, but his homie Adrian Lemons was the one calling the shots. The drug game is huge in St. Louis, and Adrian Lemons linked up with the Mexican cartel back in 2012 and started bringing in weight from Mexico. Adrian Lemons and Anthony Jordan became two of the biggest dealers in the city, and when the feds finally busted them, they found over 60 kilos of cocaine and 1.3 million in cash. It took the feds years before they could catch Adrian Lemons and Anthony Jordan, though. And while Anthony Jordan was free, he pulled the trigger on at least 9 people and left them dead in the street. The first shooting that the cops pinned on Anthony Jordan was a brutal triple murder that went down in 2008. On April 20th, 2008, the cops responded to a shooting in North St. Louis and found a whip with bullet holes all over it. The car was still running when the cops pulled up, and they found the dead bodies of Al Walters, Lenny Jackson, and Keith Burks inside it. Anthony Jordan allegedly thought that Al Walters was working with the cops, so he slid on him around 2 in the morning and killed him. Al Walters was the one that Anthony Jordan wanted to take out, and Lenny Jackson and Keith Burks were just in the wrong whip at the wrong time. Then in 2010, Anthony Jordan caught 2 more bodies when he killed Marquise Jones and Kiara Johnson. Marquise Jones and Kiara Johnson were riding around the city together and spotted some friends. Marquise and Kiara slowed down and waved at their homies, and that's when Anthony Jordan upped his strap and killed both of them. Anthony Jordan had been following Marquise Jones because he thought Marquise was giving info to the cops. And a couple seconds after Marquise stopped his whip to talk to his homies, Anthony Jordan rolled up next to his car and lit it up with an AK-47. There were more shooters in the crew, but Anthony Jordan was